Hi everyone, welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way. Sorry to get choked up to play with paper. We are doing the whole kit and caboodle where we took a collection. You could either make a collection, you could have a store-bought collection. I made a collection starting with a paper pad, and then I made page kits, and then we completed 6 layouts. And now I'm going to take the scraps from my page kits and my leftover paper, and we're going to create at least 6 base pages. That's my goal. We'll see how far I get. We may not get that far, but we're going to try. So I have this here. This was one of the page kits. I created this layout. You can see all the videos for the layouts. Just go to the description and hit the playlist. Lots of fun. These are the papers that I had left while creating that layout. Okay. And I do have these papers left over from the paper pad. So we'll just see where this goes. I have no idea where this is going to go. Now, I can pull in cardstock if I want to, and I might. We don't know where we're going to end up, but I'm going to try hard to use the papers out of this paper pad. That is my goal, and so I am going to try to do that. These are a little too busy together for me. That's all right. Let's see what we got in leftover papers from the paper pad. We could go with this. I mean, it has those round elements. I don't know. Maybe. Then I do have this tea paper. Again, maybe not. This would work. It has the floras, is that what those are called? That kind of match. They're just in a different color. And pink and teal do go well together, so we'll put this as a maybe. Just gonna kind of search. If not, I know what I'm gonna do already, and I'm gonna show you what I do when I'm trying to use up a collection. Ooh, this one might work. We have this one too. That's a maybe. If I couldn't find papers, like for me, this is a no-no paper. This is a make a pocket out of for ephemera paper. I could not use this on the layout. It just doesn't speak to me. But you know what does? This side. So I still won't be pulling in cardstock. I will use the B side of these papers and use the white side. Nobody's going to know but me. Nobody. Okay? So let's see if we can't do something with that. Otherwise, we'll flip that paper over and we'll use that. I think I can though. I think I can. I think I can. I'm like the little engine that could over here. All right. I have kind of become obsessed with some torn paper elements lately. I have no idea why, but I really am liking torn paper. So I am going to, since this already has somebody, you know, fussy cut a little clock out of there, which is totally fine. I'm thinking we're going to tear some of this. Ink it, have some fun. Now, all the base pages is I come back later with some photos, which I am going to do. I'm going to complete all the base pages that we make. And it's a fast way of scrapping. Really, honestly, it's just a fast way to scrap. So what I'm thinking I want to do, my brain is working. Do you see smoke? Because I feel like it's coming over the room. I think I'm going to tear. Now remember, when you tear this way, you're going to get the white edge on this side. When you tear this way, you won't have an edge. It'll be on this side. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go like this. Works. Okay, I'm going to have that torn edge. And then what I'm going to do is just like that. What about that? What if we do that? And I think I want it to even be more subtle. So, should have got my paper trimmer out. Base pages are so fun. I've had a lot of people tell me they don't use base pages. They've made them in the past and they don't use them. I think it's easy for some of us who have been around the block a time or two, scrapbooking, myself, almost 30 years. We get caught up in pictures and paper have to match. If somebody in the picture has a pink shirt, we have to have a pink paper to go with it. And if that works for you, I think that's okay. I was that scrapper. That's the way I was taught to scrap when I sold Creative Memories. I mean, I'm not knocking it by any means, but I found once I let go of that concept, I could use base pages all day long. And I love them. They're just so fast. and I get so much done, and I use so many of my scraps. Paper is not cheap. I'm gonna keep talking while I work. You know me, chatty catty. And so if I can, in this instance, let's say on the high end, okay, this was a Bo Bunny paper pad. Let's say I paid $20 for this paper pad, and I end up getting 12 layouts out of it. That's $2 a layout. And I guarantee you I'm gonna have paper left. That to me is worth it, because I have made almost all my ephemera from this paper pad and or out of my stash. I've shopped the things that I already have. That's what the whole kit and caboodle is about. It's about scrapbooking and creating on a budget. Maybe you're a card maker. Okay, so buy a 6x6 pad, because you don't need 12x12 paper, and make a collection out of it, and then challenge yourself to make 4 birthday cards, 4 sympathy cards, 4 just because cards. Like, challenge yourself. That would be fun to me if I like to make cards. I used to make a lot of cards. You will be seeing me make some cards here in May for the swap over on Ginger's Corner, but I'm not a huge card maker. I'm just not. It's just not what I enjoy. I still buy cards. Actually, I haven't had to, because you guys are amazing and you send them to me because I'm just the luckiest girl ever. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Very simple. Actually, I think I'm going to leave that. I kind of want some of the white edge. That's why I'm hesitating. I just tore the paper and I'm inking it. That's all I'm doing to create this base page. Now, some of the layouts I have told you, I'm going to be doing the exact same photos because I'm trying really hard to scrap the photos I need all at the same time. Let me explain that a little bit. So I have 5 kids and they each have their own album, because when they move out, those albums go with them. I now have grandbabies and I do albums for them. And sometimes I will do the same photo 5 times, 6 times, because it needs to go in each person's album. I do that because I don't want my kids fighting over my albums. I mean, right now, I don't think they really care, but when I'm gone, as they get older, you and I both know that those times and those memories mean a lot to you as you age. And so I want to give them their own books, things like my garden, that kind of stuff. That's just in mine. They don't want that. I like that. I like to go back and look. I do that for me. But I'm trying to do the same photos that I need to do, and I'm trying to do them kind of at the same time if I can. So that way I don't have to go back and redo them. It's a new way I'm doing things. Not wrong, not right, just what I happen to be doing. Okay, so I have that. I do really like this too. Could I, oh, wouldn't that be pretty? Maybe even torn behind, or I'm thinking this would be a good place for a title, and then I could put photos here. But I think I want it to be a little bit smaller. Just another layer. Do I want to tear it? I think I do. I am going to cut it before I tear it. That way I have a usable piece left. So here we go. I don't even know. I think 2.5 inches is probably plenty. And then I can save this piece for another time. All right. So then what I want to do is I think I'm going to just tear it just like so. Tear your paper, y'all. These are scraps, right? What are they going to do? They're going to sit. For me, this would go in black and white scraps. And I might not use them. Okay, well, now I'm using it. So if tearing it makes me use it, by golly, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tear it. I'm not even going to think twice about it. I'm just going to have the fun. You know, to me, mixed media comes in several ways. I think torn paper is one of those mixed media things. We would have never torn paper back in the 90s. Never. It would have been considered sloppy. At least that's how I would have considered it. I should talk for myself. So I think tearing paper is a form of mixed media. I'm going to tear these edges too. No real rhyme or reason. Just giving myself a base for a title later. And of course I want to ink it. Okay. Just like so. Be generous with your ink, folks. It's one of those things we can all afford, so use it generously. Make it stand out. That's what gives it that texture. It's what gives it that 3D look without it actually giving bulk to your layouts, okay? So then I'm going to go just like so, temporary it down, and I think, now I did cut some edges off. This is going to make, I'm going to use the clocks to kind of line up where it should be, right? I think that's a good base page. Now, here's how I'm going to do this. I am going to take this, I need to temporary this a little bit more. It'll drive me crazy. And the layout that I already completed, okay, I'm going to put it inside of my sleeve. I love these sleeves. If you know, you just know. Then this is my new base page, all right? The papers that I did use, oh, I'm gonna have to re-glue that on. Look what I just did, y'all. You know what? Oh my goodness. It's because I put it on this plastic. Am I gonna have to use Tombow? I think I'm going to. Oh, that makes me sad. I don't like using Tombow because it does not come off at all. Like at all, at all. Oh my goodness, they all fell off. I'm sad. Oh, all right. So, well, now we have a detour moment. I have to fix this. I'll fix this off camera. Yeah, I'll just use my Tombow liquid glue so it doesn't come off. I used the other, but apparently on the plastic, that doesn't work. That's okay. We can fix it. I knew there was another one. Here's the other little sign that came off. All right, so my plan is when I'm not repairing what I messed up, I'm going to put my base page in here. I could 100% put fussy cut some of these out. So I'm gonna put just, I don't need more than that to fussy cut in here, okay? What if I want to create a tag or something with this paper? So that's going to go in here. I'm kind of making another page kit. Then I have all of my, oops, what are these called? Cut aparts. I'm going to put these in here. And there's my page kit. Now, this was left and this was left out of the first page kit. I don't need these papers. So what I am going to do is I'm going to set these aside, okay? Just right here. Here's my new page kit with a new base page. So there's one, minus the thing I need to fix. Okay, here we go with the next one. I have this one here. Let me clean up my desk. I'm very much into cleaning up my desk as I go. It just makes my heart happy. All right. So this one was Miss Jilly Joe. And this is one I don't have photos to do a second one of. We'll get, oh no, I do. I am doing this one. This one was either mine or hers, and I need to do another one with the same photos. So let's see what papers we have. I've got a green and I've got that one, and I think that's it. Okay. So let's see here. Now I know I need to do a one-page layout because I'm only doing this one for my album. This is Jilly and one of her girlfriends. She needed that for her album. I just need this one. So I know I'm only going to have one photo. She loves green. So let's see what else do. This would be pretty, maybe. Oh, that would be pretty. Okay, look, this was a scrap out of the leftover papers. So, oh my gosh, I can't grab anything. I have issues. Don't mind me. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? We could do this green. We could do a strip of this. I could go this way with this. So pretty. I think I want to go this way though. Just like that. And I think I know what I want to do. All right. See, I just have to think. Sometimes it comes to me. Sometimes I go searching through sketches for inspiration. Do it however is best for you, because that's okay. It truly is okay. There we go. Just like that. All right. So here's what my thought process is. Ta-da! I'm going to go like this. And I'm actually going to leave myself, because this is a mama page. Mama's pages have more journaling because I'm the mama, right? So I am going to leave this for journaling. I can use my white gel pen. Then I'm going to take this strip, just like that. And I want this one here, right along that edge. I have no idea what my embellishments are going to be, but they're going to be awesome. I'm also doing this in conjunction with, I'm combining these two videos because I'm doing Baby Got Scraps with Miss Kristen and Foster. She is amazing, and that playlist will also be down below. And you want to see other people use scraps? They do all different things. Definitely go check out that link. So there's that. I'm very honored to be part of that hop. And then I'm thinking I just need this one of Jill. This one will go in extras. I don't want this one in mine. Not that I don't love Miss Adrina. Her name's Adrina. I always say her name wrong. But I think I'm good. All right, so these are my cutter parts. Love Grows Here. I do like that one a lot. So I'm kind of doing, so here's the one I did for Jilly, right? Here's the one I did for Jill. I'm kind of doing the same thing with the photos, but it's a cut apart instead of a small photo, right? Could do that one. I already know. I think I want this one, but I kind of want some pink behind here. So here's how I'm going to do that. One, I'm going to cut this down a little bit like this. I'm going to cut right between those. That's one. And right between these. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mat this on this paper. Why not? I mean, I'm just trying to create a base with a quick page. This one will already have a title. Now, when you go to cut your papers, if you're cut it like this, so you have the 12-inch. Don't cut across here first. I've done it, because then maybe you can use this to make another base page later on, or something. So just a little tip, you'll get more out of your paper that way. Then I'm gonna go like so. Okay. Ta-da! Now I could ink all these elements. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I also know I need to mat this. Well, I'm already here, so, and I have this white scrap, so guess what I'm gonna do, folks? I'm going to double mat it, because I also have this green scrap, so I'll mat this here. And I am going to mat it again. Boy, I could get really fancy. I could mat it 3 times. Why not? What am I gonna do with this paper? I'm gonna put it in my scraps and have to figure out a way to use it again. So yeah, I think I'm gonna mat it on the pink after I do the green. I'm gonna do the green first because, as I said, green is Jill's favorite color. If you watched me do her Sweet 16 party, you know the whole thing was green. I was so sick of green. Never see green again and I'd be totally fine with it. Totally fine. Because she likes green, so, you know, mamas do what mamas do. Oops. Got that a little bit crazy. Okay. And this one I'm going to mat a little bit bigger. I eyeball them, you guys. I will never be one. I mean, if there's a geographic print and I can make sure it's 100% straight, I'll do that. But yeah, I should turn it this way. It'll be easier for me. There we go. So now we've matted it. And I have this, just like this. And I think I want to side. No, I think we're going to go straight. And I'm going to use those right there, the little dots here, to line it up. This one, though, again, temporary. I think I'm going to go this way. This gives me room for either a small title, lots of journaling. I don't know. This is just the base. So there is another base page. So let's put it all back. We've got the layout we did first time. I'm anxious to see the difference. Like, I'm excited for that part. Then we're going to put in our base page. Okay. Then any of the scraps, I can maybe use this. Maybe. Let's see here. This is white. Don't need that. I don't think we need 2. Maybe I can use this on a different one. Pretty sure we'll be okay with this and this. Maybe use that somewhere else. I'm going to put the scraps, but leave the whole one of this. Maybe I can use these scraps. Okay. Then I do still have, let's see, these scraps. Yeah, you guys, I put it all in here because I don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't. I'm going to leave this happy. We already used that, so we'll put that here. All of these from the first one, I'm going to put right in here. Don't know what I'm going to do, but just in case I want them. All right. So then I have base page 2 done. Ta-da! And I don't have to fix anything on that one. Yay! All right. So again, I'm going to clean up my space. This I'm going to put before I hurt myself or someone else or get it all over the place. You never know. Oh, this one needs to go in there. So I'll put that in there real quick. This is possibly used for something else, as is this. Okay. This goes in that one. Cleaned up my desk. I'm ready for the next one. So let's see. What did we do on this one? Let's see. Has a lot of scraps. Goodness. I don't even remember which layout this was. It wasn't even that long ago. What does that say about me? Oh, it's this one. Okay, this is not one I have to do twice. So I'll just make a base page for anything. When I go to complete this layout, you'll see totally different video, right? So I don't have to worry about that because that's Kinsley's great grandma. I don't need that picture, but she does. All right, we have, what do we have? We have this blue green. We have this whole piece and a wood grain. Some pretty paper. Let's try to use the scraps. That's what I would like to do. We could go like this across that wood grain. That would be super pretty. I could tear paper again. Why not? Okay, in fact, I think I want to. So here's what I'm thinking I want to do. I don't even know if this is going to work. Let's try. Okay, so let's do like a torn little bit. I do want the white to show. What if we did something here? Okay, do you see where my brain is going here? We could do, this is a nice square, so let's see if we can't maybe, with these dragon nails sometimes. But I want the white to show, so I'm gonna re-tear it, or try to anyway. Okay. All right, maybe a piece down here. I need to cut off the border strip, but I'm just playing right now. Then maybe I could have this coming out of the corner. Okay, let's try. Have this one right up in the corner. Okay, I like it, I like it. I have 3, so we either have to do 3 or we need to do 5. We have this piece. Okay. We could go, I feel like something needs to be, or even down here. Okay, then I have this one last piece left. We can do this. I believe in myself. Does anybody else do that? All right. Just like so, maybe. Come on. There we go. There we go. I like that. That's cool. It's unique. It's different. I could pull this up here. I think I like that better. Like that. Okay. Then let's see what else we can do. We could maybe use this. Maybe. Then I have this blue. I mean, obviously I need to cut off some pieces here. I'm not really sure. Could do this. Could tuck this right down there. I don't know. I don't know. Just gotta keep swimming. Keep trying. Be kind. I like that. I'm loving these torn bits. That I know I 100% want. I don't know about this so much. Gosh, I almost just like that. Come on. I'm going to ink these, put these down. Maybe if I have them not moving around, sometimes I just need to recenter. So that's okay. That's what we're going to do. Let's go just like this. I'm loving using all the wood grains. It's making my heart happy. I have so many. I went on a buying spree a couple years back and I need to use them. I do think I want the stripe this way though. All right. Oh my goodness. Where did I have these? I need to ink them. I think inking will help. Sometimes I do a lot on base pages and sometimes I just kind of slap them together. Depends on, you know, what my mood is. Oh, that is a very unique paper on the back, right? All right, there's that. Then we've got this one. They may not end up in the same spot. I don't remember exactly where they're all supposed to be, but we're gonna do something. Then we're gonna have this one up here. I think that's even. Come on now. Okay, there's that one. Then I'm going to ink this one. I believe this one was over here on this side. Isn't it crazy how inking it just makes it a little bit different for my brain? I don't know if you guys are that way, but I am. Okay, here's the last little piece. And let's just put it here. I don't know if that's where I had it, but I know that I am in love with this. That I do know. What do I have? I like that. Find me where the wild things are. Maybe. I don't know. Need to find a paper that just speaks to me and says, Ginger, use this. I kind of want to just leave this. How crazy is that? Or mount this? What mount? Mat it? No, I don't like that. No. That does not work for me. But you know what might work for me? Is this paper. And you know what I want to do? I want to tear it into a square. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, let's do 8x8 square. Okay, let's do it. And then I'm going to tear all the edges and that's going to be my base page. Okay, 4, because 12 minus 4 is 8, right? And then 4 again. Then we have an 8x8 square left. Then what I'm going to do is tear this whole thing and ink it. Okay, so now I've inked all of these pieces and I think I want it to go right there. In fact, I know I do. 100% know I do. Just like so. And then I could just put 1 or 2 photos right here in the middle. Now, with this paper on there, I kind of do. I'm thinking of maybe using this one here and backing this. And then, see, just like that. And inking this around the edges. So, yeah, I do. I think I want to do that. Or, what if we use this... this paper, I can't. That actually kind of looks good around the edge, doesn't it? Okay, if I can use that paper, I'm gonna do it. So what I need to do is I need to cut a 1/2 inch off of one side, and I'm going to choose this side. This is why we use repositional, my universal holder here. Because I don't want to lose these elements. So I'm going to cut 1/2 inch here. Just like so. This will go in Mr. Don Juan. Then I'm okay with losing a little bit here. So because this can't come up much more. So 1/2 inch there. This one will go in Mr. Don Juan as well. That is no longer. All right, so normally I would probably cut the middle out of this page, but because I don't really like this page, we're just gonna give the more stability, just like it is. And we're gonna put this down. Still use temporary tape, because what if I decide, oh, we're gonna ink it. We're gonna ink it first. I guess maybe I should put these pieces back. That's what I should do. Okay, a little bit there. And this one can go here. All right, I might have to move this. Again, this is why we use temporary tape, because trial and error. I'm gonna put this here. Just like so. Now I'm gonna ink these edges. Be generous with your ink. Oh my gosh. Don't stick it down on the paper. Focus, Ginger, focus. To know me, no, that's difficult. It's a difficult thing. Very generous. Okay, I want to see this ink. I don't want it to be subtle. I really want to see this. Especially in the corners, right? Okay, now I'm going to put this down on here. There we go. And it's going to have those same colors. It's from the same paper pad. Just like so. Ta-da! There's my base page. Number 3. Is that 3? All right, so I think this video is probably getting kind of long. It's already probably half an hour. So let me do this. Let's come back tomorrow and we will make 3 more base pages. I hope you're inspired. Check out everyone else who is playing along. Baby Got Scraps, and also folks who are playing along with the whole Kit and Caboodle series. I can't wait to watch everyone. I'm excited. I will see you soon. Be blessed and hang in there. Bye-bye.